This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Latin Metals, Mr. Keith Henderson. How are you today, sir?
I'm really great. Really great. I'm feeling good about the market. You always know it's a good market when you see so much content coming out of your office. So, good times ahead.
I appreciate that. It's been a busy, busy summer. I am anticipating an even busier September. We have conference season right across the corner. I mean, it's right around the corner. We have the Denver Gold Forum. We have the Beaver Creek Precious Metals conference that both you and I will be at. And look, we both know that there's a lot of news flow that comes out the week of these big, big shows. And so I'm anticipating a lot of drill results and hopefully good drill results from several holdings and companies. Speaking of good news, Latin Metals continues to execute the way we hoped would happen last year. We know there were some hiccups with the timeline, and 2025 has been everything I hoped 2024 to be. You just expanded the Para Copper project in Peru. I would love for you to provide the details of not just the expansion here, but what you're looking to do next, because you have been extremely, extremely busy executing, consummating deals, bringing in partnerships, and I know you're always on the hunt for potential new partners.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this is a funny one. We acquired this in 2023, and we did some geochemistry, got great results. We put a bit of news out on it, but then while we were out in the field, we noticed that there was kind of lines cut through the bush. Looked like somebody had done a whole lot of geophysics. And then we found some drill pads, and we're like, what on earth is going on? Like, we thought, we didn't know anybody else had owned this. So we figured out eventually that it was Vale. And so we started to speak to Vale about getting access to their data, because it's such a big saving for us if we can do that, both in time and money. And so in February this year, we announced that we had, in fact, made a deal with Vale, and we got a hold of their data. And it was so frustrating. We just couldn't still talk about it, because what that data showed us very clearly was, yeah, there's great targets there, but we're going to need to acquire the properties of the site. And there's no way I could put that kind of news out there, because then the price of the property would have gone up very substantially. So,
Right.
So we just had to kind of keep quiet about this project, and we haven't really been able to talk about it at all. So it's been a bit frustrating, but now that we got this acquisition done, we got it done really beautifully cheaply. It's $20,000, 100% ownership, no royalty. It's a 300 hectare expansion. It means the project is now in total 2,200 hectares of 100% owned. But it's really what the data is telling us that makes the difference for us here. Like, it's the geochem that Vale did has defined a 2 by 3 kilometer target. It's got a really neat kind of copper molybdenum core, and then this kind of distal zinc lead halo around it. And this is absolute classic porphyry system, like just exactly the kind of zonation that you want to see. So that was like super exciting. They collected a bunch of rock samples. I think it was close to 300. They added a lot of weight to the sampling that we had done, and also sort of contributed to that expansion to the south. They've done induced polarization, magnetics, radiometrics. We got some beautiful anomalies. In particular, there's a really nice high chargeability anomaly that would be interpreted as being sulfides in the core of the porphyry system. So beautiful. And they defined 4 drill targets. They built the roads, they put the pads in place. They had a permit, if you can believe it, and they never got drilled. And like, who really knows what happened there? Like, things change in big companies all the time. Maybe the company had a complete turnaround in terms of what it was planning to do in Peru and just never got around to that drilling. Maybe a new vice president exploration came in and had a different view on the project. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, these guys did all of the hard work. They established the drill targets. They proved beyond any doubt that a permit can be got in this area. And they left all of the upside for me. I'm just so happy about it.
That is not the typical conversation when I'm talking with junior explorers. I got to tell you, Keith. So, congrats on the good fortune. Better lucky than good sometimes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, listen. So, what comes next year? I know the next several months will continue to be busy. This obviously has some great targets. I'm looking at the mag work. I'm looking at the geochem, and it's clear as day that mineralization is there. It's just a matter of the grade and the scale of it. But what comes next for Latin Metals? It's been an exciting couple of months. It's been an exciting 2025. What do you got left?
Yeah, it's really about getting more partnerships done for us. A lot of people have watched what we've done in Argentina. People might be aware that we've got projects in Peru, but we haven't actually come up with any partners in Peru so far. And that's not a function of inactivity. It's a function of the fact that the Argentinian properties were just a little bit ahead of the Peruvian properties, like a year or two ahead. So now is the time. These projects have advanced. At any point in time, we're engaged with 12 to 15 potential partners in some kind of conversation or site visit or CAs. It just takes time, and it's the most frustrating part of my job here is that this stuff that I'm doing related to partnerships, I can't talk about any of it until I have a partnership done and until I've got a deal signed. And so there's always a ton of stuff going on, and that's really what's next for us. Like, we hope to be announcing multiple new partnerships before the end of this year and getting into the early part of next year. All of those will bring non-dilutive cash to the company. All of them will bring opportunity in the form of drill testing and major investment in the projects. We're looking already at 3 drill projects that we expect to be drilled through the end of this year and early part of next. Those are already in place. That's about $19 million of investment. You start to add more partnerships to more projects, and this just becomes such a big show with so many shots on goal. That's exactly what we want to create.
No, listen, in this market, those shots on goal, especially when you're doing quality work with quality partners, can take a market cap and double or triple it overnight. It's why we're in this space. I know it was a frustrating couple of years and a lot of work that went into getting Latin into this position. You've done a brilliant job of it. I'm excited to see you execute the rest of the year and looking forward to seeing drills turning here in the next coming months. Anything to add to that, Keith?
No, not really. We're all aligned. We're all waiting for the same things. The drill program at Organillo with AngloGold is scheduled to start around the end of September, early October. So that's the first of the things that we hope to be delivering. Hopefully we'll get a news release out on that reasonably soon with confirmations of timings, and onwards and upwards from there. So look forward to the next conversation.
Excellent. Always looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your time.
Super. Thanks a million.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.